Welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak Adventure Walkthrough Guide. Today I will be doing the Icespire Hold quest. So in this quest, adventurers can expect to find Kraven, the young white dragon. This location is designed for characters for 6th level or higher. The lower level characters can defeat the dragon if they are cunning and cautious. So, in this quest, basically, your objective is to kill the young white dragon, Kraven, if you haven't already. So, it's pretty easy. There actually isn't really any encounters in here except for the dragon. So, we'll pretty much just go over locations that have something of interest and the dragon fight itself. Alright, so let's get into it. So, along the way, you could come across a frozen ogre. This frozen ogre that the white dragon killed with its cold breath. The ogre's corpse was too big to carry off, so the dragon left it. A character who examines the scene closely and succeeds on a DC 15 Wisdom Survival check can ascertain that the ogre was killed within the past 24 hours. Frozen in the ice with the ogre is a hefty sack, but it can't be reached or searched until the characters chip or melt away the ice that covers it. The sack contains a rusty dwarven helm, 2 halves of a splintered wooden shield, a tumbleweed, a crumbled up cowboy hat, and a sackcloth doll in desperate need of restitching. Now for treasure, if the characters are low on healing potions or magic, you can find 3 potions of healing in the ogre's sack along with worthless items. So in the stronghold, you actually might come across some reavers. So it's up to your DM kind of where he puts them. But there's only 4 of them, and they're really not too hard to beat. Especially if you're level 6 right now, they're not bad. They're only considered veterans, so they got a little bit of health, but you should be able to beat them easy enough. They have an armor class of 17, 58 hit points. They have no resistances. They get 2 attacks, so either 2 with a long sword or 2 with short sword. So the long sword gets a +5 to hit, and does an average of 7 to 8 damage. The short sword, same thing, but does an average of 6 damage. And they have a heavy crossbow, which gets a +3 to hit. It does an average of 6 damage. So even if you fight them all at once, I don't think you'll have too much of a problem. If you have a decent sized party of level 6 characters, it'll be easy enough. So we have a narrow trail, the stables, there's riding horses in the stables, the storage, Gatehouse Barracks. So in here you might come across the reavers first. Again, it all depends on your DM and where he puts them all. There's a smithy, the Barbican. Reavers could be in this area as well. Stone Bridge, Iron Bell, the fortress entrance, outer defenses, rubble, abandoned guard post. Then we have the audience chamber. So you'll find your first monsters in here, but there are only 3 Sturges. Sturges at your level, easy, kill them all in one shot. Everyone in your party should be able to beat them in one shot. They are very, very weak. And if they get you, I mean, they'll suck some of your health, but I think you'll be fine. There's only 3 of them, so you should be good. But there is a secret door in this room. There's 2. East secret door pushes open to reveal area H9, which is the outer defense. Not really much of interest here. The west secret door pulls open to reveal 3-foot high wide staircase descending 10 feet to area H21, which is the Undercroft. Kraven is too big to enter this staircase. So in the Undercroft, again, there's not really much here. It's just an empty room. There's a dining room, a kitchen, a pantry, armory, the warlord's quarters. And here there is a secret door. So the secret door in the east wall pulls open to reveal a 3-foot high wide staircase that descends 10 foot high again into the Undercroft. The Orc Barracks, there is treasure here. So if you search some filth, leather sacks, there's 450 copper, and 182 silver, and a cracked spyglass worth 100 gold. There's the Orc Warchief Lair, treasure in here as well. So if you search the room, find an ornate wooden chair missing one of its arms. Crafted by sea elves as a gift to their land-dwelling cousins, it has 6 branches of red coral, worked into its design. The branches can be detached and are worth 25 gold each. Alright, so I'll do the other areas before we get into the actual big fight. So there's the roof, and that's where the dragon is. The Undercroft, not much. Crypts, nothing really. And the empty crypt and secret exit. So in this area, yes, there is a secret exit. The secret door in the south wall is designed so that it can be opened only from inside the room by pulling on a hidden handle. A knock spell or similar magic can open it from the outside. The door opens onto a ledge overlooking an icy mountain slope. Okay, so now for the epic battle against Kraven. So if you haven't defeated him yet, this is where you'll fight him on the roof. The rooftop is enclosed by a 3-foot high battlement, except in the corners where the wall has collapsed. Cylindrical stone chimneys just 5 feet above the rooftop, but are too narrow for even small characters to squeeze through. The chimneys connect to the fireplaces and other areas around the area. Now you have to be careful because there is slippery ice on the rooftop. The ice counts as difficult terrain. When a creature other than Kraven moves on the ice for the first time on a turn, it must succeed on a DC 10 Dex acrobatic check or fall prone. Now that's what can make this fight a little more difficult. Even then, fighting a dragon is always usually pretty difficult. So the dragon himself, Kraven, a young white dragon. So I hope you guys are ready for this fight. So he has an AC of 17, not too bad, but he's got 133 HP. So if you have maybe a barbarian or a fighter on your team, you should be able to do a good amount of physical damage against him because he doesn't really have much immunities except for cold. So he can move 40 feet, burrow 20 feet, fly 80 feet, and swim 40 feet. So obviously flying is always an issue when fighting dragons, but it's really up to your DM how they handle flying. Whether when you attack with disadvantage or just, I don't know. It's really up to your DM on that. So the dragon gets 3 attacks. 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So its bite gets a +7 to hit, has a 10-foot reach, and does an average of 19 damage, 5 piercing and 4 cold. Then its claw gets a +7 to hit, only has a 5-foot reach, and does an average of 11 slashing damage. And then its big attack, which could probably kill your characters in one shot. It's Cold Breath. So this is a recharge ability though. So the dragon exhales an icy blast in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 15 con saving throw or take, on average, 45 cold damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. So that is definitely a party killer there, the Cold Breath, at especially level 6 or if you're lower. So this will definitely be a hard fight. If you are above that, it might not be so bad, but usually a party is, if you're level 6, 45 is pretty close to what your average should be at this point. So be very careful when fighting this dragon. So that's it for the Icespire Hold quest, and I hope it helps you fighting Kraven and the dragon. So, but that's it for all the quests in Dragon of Icespire Peak Adventure, and I hope you enjoyed my playthrough walkthrough guide and it helps you out. And let me know in the comments below what D&D adventure you would like to see next, and maybe do a walkthrough guide. You know, let me know down below. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. And make sure to subscribe, like, let me know what you think of the video in the comment section. You could also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and watch my live streams at GM Balazar. And I hope to see you again soon. Yeah.